Get loud for Patrick Walters. I knew they'd catch on. 52 pounds and an ounce starting the day. He needs 1 pound, 6 ounces to take the lead. I know this is shocking, but I think he's got it. 5 fish, 28 pounds, 5 ounces. 28 pounds, 5 ounces. A VMC monster bag of the day. And with 80 pounds, 6 ounces, Patrick Walters is leading the Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite on the St. Lawrence River. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, he worked hard. Hold on, we got to get the growth. Let me get one. I'm grabbing my. Oh, it never fails. The tournament director always gives me the small one, but I'm not. I took it in my own hands this time. No, none of them are small. 28 pounds, 5 ounces. Let's hear it for him. 28 pounds, 5 ounces, and Patrick Walters is leading the Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite on the St. Lawrence River. And what I have to say about that is, boom shakalaka, giant bag. A giant bag for Patrick Walters. And what a way to start this way. And let's load the groceries full. All of these fish going to go for a ride in our Avco Yamaha live release boat. I'll give you that. And, dude, what a way to start this way. And let's hear it for Patrick Walters. You gave him something to woo about today. And, man, I've said it all week. It's amazing to watch your evolution. He has threatened for Angler of the Year many years. And we'd come north, and that's kind of where it went south for you. Not anymore, man. You have invested an incredible amount of time, and you have figured out these brown bass, and I imagine you will be an Angler of the Year very, very soon, and maybe win another Elite Series title this week.
Hopefully so. You know, smallmouth always kicked my butt for a long time, and it just felt good to hunker down on them this week. I'm not going to be in chance for AOY. You know, sadly, I stumbled on my home pond and down south this year, but you take the highs with the lows. Today was an extreme high. This is the biggest bag of smallmouth I've ever caught. I threw back a 5-pound 2-ouncer and a 5.3 today. I culled out, and I knew once I did that, I was like, hey, we've had an amazing day. It's time to take it to the hill.
To finish the season here, you've won a lot of bass. You look at your resume, and you think he's a lot older than he is. He's won a lot already, a couple of times in the Bassmaster Century Club. But to get it done at the final stop of 2023 and win a smallmouth bass derby, what would that mean to you at this point in your career?
It would mean the world. Like, this is the highlight. To catch a century belt of smallmouth, like, that is goal number 1 tomorrow, because that is the coolest title I think you can hold. Because 25 pounds of smallmouth a day, 100 pounds, it's amazing. So the goal is to catch 100 pounds tomorrow and then go for the win. I feel pretty good about it. There's a lot of fish out there. We're just going to have fun. Hopefully the good Lord blesses us with a good day. But I think this tournament, I'm going to donate it or attribute this one to my wife's grandpa. He passed away last week at Lake Champlain. He was 102 years old. His birthday was in October, and so this tournament is for him and my family, no doubt.
Let's hear it from your tournament leader, 20 pounds away from a century belt. A 4-time Classic qualifier Bassmaster Open winner from Kentucky, a man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. 46 pounds and 6 ounces at the start of today. Only needs 34 pounds and an ounce to take the lead right now. 22 pounds and 2 ounces with 68 pounds and 8 ounces. He moves into second place currently, and a great tournament this week for Matt Robertson. 68.8 sitting in second place. We'll see if you slide into the top 10. But, man, you have made an incredible run so far that we thought maybe your bass track was messed up, and you didn't go that far, but you got back every day. And regardless of how this shakes out, a great conclusion to an incredible 2023 season.
Yeah, we took a chance this week and ran about 65, 70 miles in some pretty harsh weather. And I'll tell you what, man, one morning I left the boat dock here and had a little stomach pain and didn't know if I was going to make it, but I made it down there and had to do number 2 and hanging her over the side of the boat. And yeah, hung her over the side of the boat, setting off by the steering wheel there, and fishing in some pretty big waves. Closed my eyes for a minute, And I done thought I upgraded from the trailer, moved into one of them fancy houses, and got a bidet. One of them waves splashed up and took care of her for me.
You spent a lot of hours driving your boat this week, and in all those hours, that's what you thought to talk about?
Buddy, I've had a rough week, man. My tenderloins are sore. I'm telling you what, I'm hurting. My legs are hurting. Yeah, buddy. I mean, that's honestly about my boats. I don't know. We got to get a new boat for next year.
Seems to be a progression throughout the season. It's been going that way.
Yeah, but it made it through. Man, I was a little skeptical, but man, like I said, we went through some big waves this week and had capped the year off pretty good. Hopefully, keep that top 20 this week. And yeah, man, I'm honestly, I ain't gonna do no fishing for the next couple weeks. Next week, not gonna do crap. Gonna recover. Gonna go out and do a little celebrating tonight for a good finish to the year. So don't know where I'll be. If y'all see me out, be sure to come up and say hi. And yeah, hell of a year.
Yeah, and tell him where he is, because he might not know at that time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear from Matt Robertson, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama. Get loud for Justin Hamner. Unofficially qualified for his second Classic yesterday. Would love to keep this tournament going. Had 44 pounds. 15 ounces at the start of the day today. Needs 3-6 to get in the cut. 25 pounds and 5 ounces with 70 pounds and 4 ounces. Justin Hamner moves into second place currently. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. It was Hamner time. 70 pounds and 4 ounces. And you may have done enough to stick around here on Championship Sunday, and it looks like it's going to be a fun one.
I can't even start to say how much fun I'm having on this place. This crowd is freaking awesome. I mean, my gosh. Yeah. But, yeah, I really hope I make it again tomorrow because I had a little bit of motor issues. Only got to fish for about 3 hours today. Left them biting. Thankfully, Patrick followed me on the way in. But if we can get that fixed and get back out there tomorrow, whew. It's just fun.
I would love to see it happen. Regardless, a great season this year.
Absolutely. I've been blessed this year. If I don't make it tomorrow, thank you to my wife and hey, Scarlett. Can't wait to come home and see y'all.
I hope to see you in the morning. We'll find out at the end of this weigh-in. He's a former Bass Nation national champion all the way from Hawaii. Say aloha to Matty Wong. Came into these final few events with his back against the wall, but came out swinging. And look out, the swings kept coming. At 46.3 today, 5 fish, 22 pounds, 15 ounces with 69 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into third place currently. 69 pounds, 2 ounces. And Matty Wong has put himself in third place in this tournament. And as you call them, spicy meatballs.
Muy caliente una meatballs. Something like that. But yeah, no, I literally told myself pulling away from the dock today, like however today shakes out, it's going to shake out. And the cards are going to lay where they lay. And it's been an incredible 2 years on tour, and regardless if I'm able to keep going and fish again next year, I'm so blessed to be able to share a stage with you, share camaraderie with a fellowship of incredible anglers, and a chance to fish some of the best fisheries around the world, I mean in the country. But, I mean, New York is by far... I'm sorry, this is the spot, man. This is my favorite stop, hands down. I got to move up 5 spots in AOY points to fish next year, and it's going to be close. But I just want to say mahalo nui to everyone who supports me, everyone back in California, the Ventura County Bass Club, all my family and my ohana in Hawaii, and all my fans across the world. You guys truly mean so much to me, so thank you guys so much.
Matty regardless of how this works out, you know I want you standing here next year. I was excited about you before you came here. You've been in your personality is infectious, your excitement. What you proved these last few tournaments is, man, you are a champion, regardless of how this shakes out. You came out swinging, and to do what these anglers are doing with that much pressure, it's amazing to share this stage with you, dude. And I know you'll be back one way or another, and I hope you're not going anywhere.
Thank you, man. It's truly a pleasure, and it's always a good time.
Much mahalo. Let's hear it from Matty Wong, ladies and gentlemen. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey, GDP Greg DePalma. £46 and 8 ounces to start the day. He's got 5 fish. 5 fish here today. Semi-final Saturday, 20 pounds, 2 ounces. Puts him in 5th place with 66 pounds and 10 ounces. Digging deep in that VMC weighing bag. Took a win earlier this year. £20 and 2 ounces. Well, it's still 20 pounds, but 20 pounds is not 20 pounds here anymore, it turns out.
Yeah, 20 pounds is no good, I guess, right?
If I screamed for 20 pounds in this tournament, I wouldn't be screaming anymore because there's been a lot of 20s weighed in, but you've had a great tournament.
Yeah, it's been a really good tournament. You know, our northern swing is special. There's no doubt about it. But I can tell you guys for sure, this by far is the best fishery I think we will ever see for a long, long time.
Great way to finish the year.
Yeah, you know, it was a good ending. You know, for me, I needed it. You know, sitting back there, Matty Wong, I guys can tell you, I was prepared to throw my fish back. I was going to throw him back if he needed the point. I swear, I really was. But he had me on Bass Track, so I did not. But you know, I got a lot of people I got to thank. I want to thank my wife for all the support. I got to thank Northeast Precast, Superior Walls, Susquehanna Fish and Tackle, Shimano Rods and Reels, High Seas. I know you guys hear us say this stuff 24/7, but without them, we cannot be up here. Period. So I want to thank Bass and everybody else, and I just that's all I got, Dave.
Love having you here. He kicked off the season with an Elite Series title at our first stop from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. Had 47 pounds and 13 ounces after 2 days of competition. 5 fish to add to that here today at the Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite. 5 fish here today. 20 pounds, 2 ounces gives him 67 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 5th place currently. And a great season. Top 10 finish in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. And get loud for Tyler Rivette. Well, it's the gun show. 67 pounds, 15 ounces. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be betting 6'11 for the tournament. 6'6 takes it over for today, so you're leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day. And, man, what a season 2023 has been for you.
It has been an awesome season, you know, and I'm glad to end it like this. The smallmouth fishery, I normally don't do good at here, and I did so good this week. It was so fun, you know. I'm always stressed about smallmouth, and I just went out there every day and just not even know what I was doing the next move. And I'll just throw the bait out there, and we catch a 5-pounder. It was fun. Today was a little struggle, but, I mean, struggle for 20 pounds, you know, that's weird saying that. But, no, this year was awesome to kick it off that, like, with my first win. And then just with everything that happened all year, just everything was perfect. I had 2 days all year that I messed up about the whole season, so I can't complain about that. And hopefully we could go next year and do the same thing. And just everything was perfect, you know, with my sponsors. They helped me out. My family, they come to all my events, just everybody around here. So I'm just ready to start the season again and maybe do a little deer hunting in between. So if any of y'all got some deer hunting land up here, I'll say that every tournament, I think. So I'll go shoot y'all deer for you.
What a helpful guy. You'll go help eradicate the deer.
Yeah, especially like at the wineries and stuff like that. You don't want them to eat your grapes. So so I could get y'all, I could cook for y'all. I could do it. I could get y'all the A2 phase, anything, the jambalayas. We got it going. us Louisiana people know how to cook and we know how to party, so I might go be partying tonight.
All right. Well, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your off season. He made back-to-back 10 cuts on the Bassmaster Elite Series, a former Strike King College Bass champion from Tennessee, Jacob Fouts. At 44 pounds, 13 ounces, made the last 2 top 10s on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Today, 5 fish, 17 pounds, 14 ounces with 62 pounds, 11 ounces. You move into 7th place, and, man, you made a charge to try and make that 3rd top 10 in a row, but the charge you've made at the tail end of the season is literally a career saver.
Yeah, no doubt. Definitely needed 3. I knew coming into the last 3 I was going to have 3 pretty big tournaments to requalify for next year, and I think I had 2 top 10s and had another good tournament here, so I think I did it. So that's exciting. Is after the Sabine, I thought for sure I was probably done, and that was a tough pill to swallow for sure. But I knew coming up here catching smallmouth's my favorite thing in the world, and it went the way it was supposed to go. So looking forward to going back out here again next year and competing against these guys. This is an absolute dream come true. Today was frustrating, just couldn't keep anything hooked. 17 pounds feels like about 7 pounds out here. So gonna point the rig south to Tennessee and get back on the Tennessee River and try to catch some largemouth for the rest of the year.
An awesome conclusion to the season. Look forward to seeing you next year. He's an 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. 48 pounds and 14 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that.
Not enough, Dave, not enough.
11 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 8th place with 60 pounds, 13 ounces. Those are nice largemouth from the world's greatest smallmouth bass fishery.
Really? Did you have to bring that up?
Well, you were doing so good. Why did you get pulled back into the largemouth world?
Well, let me just tell you, Dave, I had 2 of the best days I've ever had on the St. Lawrence River. First day, second day. Today I had the worst day I ever had on the river. I had 2 key areas that I was catching them in, and I fished both of them, and I never had a bite. And I seen some reeds where I had a bite at largemouth, and this was like 11 o'clock. I'm sitting on a 0. I'm like, you know what? You better go catch something. So I run over there and I catch me 4 real quick, and I'm like, this is dumb. This is the greatest smallmouth fishery in the world. You better go back out there and fish for smallmouth. And I needed a big day today to make the Classic, and I didn't do it. So I'm probably going to be Bubba Boy for the Classic, but it's been one of them years, been a roller coaster ride, up and down, and I got to thank a lot of people. I got to thank the guys at Express and Yamaha for giving me an amazing platform to fish out of. I've been running Yamaha for 18 years, never had a mechanical issue that's left me stranded on the water. So something to be said about that. All my other sponsors that keep me out here, can't thank them enough. My family support, Jennifer and the kids, couldn't do it without them. There's no way. And this crowd right here, this is why we do what we do. Without you, none of this is possible, Dave, for the crowd here. And you know what I do on Saturday? On Saturday, every time I make the cut, for those of you that don't know, I pick a kid out of the crowd for a Bassmaster membership. We were going to do something really special this year. If I made the Classic, I was going to give every kid in the crowd a Bassmaster membership, and I was really looking forward to that. But we are going to give one kid in the crowd a membership, and I see a little kid back here on his dad's shoulders with a camouflage hat on, right here. Right there, buddy. I hope that's a mossy oak camo hat. I hope so. But, I pick a kid out of the crowd every year, or every time I make Saturday cut, because when I was little, all I wanted to do was stand on this stage and fish the Bassmaster Classic, and Bassmaster Magazine is going to help you do that. So just come see my wife, buddy, when this is over. Give us your information. We'll get you a Bassmaster membership. I want to thank you all for coming. If you all are going to be here tomorrow, come see me at the Yamaha booth.
He's a 2-time Classic qualifier, former Forest Wood Cup champion from Alabama, Clint Davis. 45 pounds, 11 ounces. After 2 days of competition, looking for 7-3 to get inside the cut, more to stay there till the end of our weigh-in. Five fish here today, 21 pounds, 4 ounces, gives him 66 pounds, 15 ounces. And Clint Davis moves into 6th place currently. Want to remind everybody, stick around for the conclusion of our weigh-in. We may see our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year title get awarded, our Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, and then finally our top 10 competing on Championship Sunday. And inside that top 10 right now, Clint, and I know you have left this part of the world a lot grumpier than maybe you are this time. The smallmouth were very good to you this time around.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna leave in a better mood, anyways, for the season I've had. But yeah, it's with the 2 short days of practice, I'm happy to have the finish I'm gonna have. I don't know, somewhere in the top 20 probably. But yeah, man, it's dude, it's been a fun week. I caught more fish today than I have all week. Just a lot of 310s, 312s.
It's an incredible fishery. What changed for you this time around? Why did it work out so much better?
The cheater scope, I committed to it. That's what I call it, the cheater scope. I put my head down. I'm tired of getting beat by it. So, yeah, just committed completely to it.
Well, it worked out for you, and it's always great to have you up here. Let's hear it for Clint Davis. I know you're going to get loud. He's the chairman of Smallmouth Disneyland. From Japan, Elite Series champion, Takumi Ito! 52 pounds and 5 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish. 22 pounds, 13 ounces with 75 pounds and 2 ounces. Takumi Ito inside the top 10 in 2nd place currently. 75 pounds and 2 ounces, well on pace to crack 100 pounds, and it looks like you might get to go again tomorrow. Was Smallmouth Disneyland open today?
Today I tried to find a Smallmouth Disneyland, but no open. Nothing. Yesterday, all fish I caught one area, so Smallmouth Disneyland right here, but today I tried to looking, no bass. I think the employee is very lazy, so today no open close.
So if you get in there tomorrow, will it be open?
If I can fish tomorrow, I think the 100% open, because tomorrow is a calm. I think I can get a big bite, 26, 27 pounds probably.
I would love to see that happen for you. Let's hear it for Takumi Ito. A Bassmaster Open winner and Classic qualifier from Japan. Get loud for Kenta Kimura. Kenta Kimura had 47 pounds even after 2 days of competition. Looking for 13-13 to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there, and he's definitely got that. 5 fish all alive. 27 pounds, 9 ounces. 27-9, and with 74 pounds, 9 ounces, Kenta Kimura moves into 3rd place currently at the Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite on the St. Lawrence River. 74 pounds and 9 ounces, and Kenta Kimura sitting in 3rd place currently. Going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 6'6" for the day, 6'11" for the tournament. 7 pounds even, a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the tournament and the day. And that 7-pounder right there may have just punched your ticket into Championship Sunday.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy about it because I had a tough day yesterday, and I know I'm going to need at least 25. So, yeah, I thought, when I caught that fish, I thought it was just a 6, but, when I put them in the bag, it might be bigger. So, yeah, I'm happy about it no matter what price I ended up. So,
if you get to go tomorrow, I imagine you got some stuff left.
I hope I do, but honestly, I just found a new fish today, so I guess that's why we got a fish here. I just never got found the right deal yesterday, but I just keep walking and keep walking. That's how I found it. So,
all right, well, don't go too far. Hopefully bring you up for our top 10 intros. We got any Canadians in the crowd? From Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, he's a Bassmaster Open winner, Corey Johnston. 47 pounds and 2 ounces after 2 days of competition, and what a comeback. Back he has made after day number 1. Needs 15-8 to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there. 5 fish here on semifinal Saturday. Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite on the St. Lawrence River. $25 pounds even with 72 pounds and 2 ounces. Corey Johnston moves into 4th place currently. Corey, man, what a last few days you have had. And obviously, we've talked about day 1, but, man, you have rallied right back in the mix here this week.
Yeah, you know what? The last 2 days have been awesome. Caught lots of fish, covering a lot of new water, and, just going by what the day brings us. So hopefully I get to go out there tomorrow and do it one more day and see what happens.
How did you, everybody talks about you and your brother and how you worked together and split all the money and everything. How in the world did you catch 25 pounds when he told you last night you weren't allowed to go to any of the good stuff?
Man, that's the beauty about this place is everywhere's got them. And, I just went fishing for the most part and hit a bunch of new areas, hopefully expanded on something for tomorrow. And, this place is the best smallmouth place in the world. So it's a special place.
It's the best smallmouth place in the world, and you're one of the best. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Canada, keep that noise going. He's an Elite Series rookie, a Bassmaster Open winner, Cooper Gallant. 48 pounds and 5 ounces after 2 days of competition, looking for 18.5 currently to get inside the top 10. 5 fish, 19 pounds and 9 ounces. In 9th place with 67 pounds, 14 ounces. What a rookie season he has had. Part of the greatest rookie class in Elite Series history. 67 pounds, 14 ounces inside the top 10 right now. A lot of anglers still to go, but man, what a way to finish your season, and what a rookie season you have had on the Elite Series.
For sure. I definitely won't be fishing tomorrow, but yeah, so thankful with how this year's panned out. It's been an awesome year. It wouldn't be the same without the support from all my family and friends that came out. Appreciate it big time. Everyone back home for watching, all my sponsors. I could do it not do it without these guys right here on my tournament jersey, so it means the absolute world. And but yeah, super thankful with how this season went. We're 2024 Bassmaster Classic. That was one of the goals this year, and we made it happen. So super stoked about that, but yeah, won't be fishing tomorrow, so this is the last time I'll be up on stage this year, and I'm just super thankful to be here. It's awesome seeing everyone. This is by far the biggest crowd of the year, so thank you guys, and we'll see you in 2024.
Been awesome having you here. He broke a 25-year record on day number 1. Already 2 top 10s for this young rookie, Bryant Smith. Had 48 pounds and 9 ounces after 2 days of competition. Obviously 29 pounds and 5 ounces on day number 1. 5 fish today, 17 pounds, 5 ounces. Moves into 12th place with 65 pounds and 14 ounces. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. I know you wanted to make your 3rd top 10 of the season, but man, I would trade that in for a all-time history-breaking day that you had on day number 1.
I said it yesterday. That is still so crazy to me. I mean, just an absolute dream day, and to do it on such a special body of water. This place it's incredible. The amount of just giant fish. I mean, you've been seeing them the whole way in time. There's just giant fish everywhere in this place, and it's so much fun to fish. It's such a great tournament lake because there's so many different aspects towards it. You know, you got to know how to drive a boat in big water. You got to know how to fight big smallmouth on light line. It just goes on and on and on. But man, we accomplished a lot of goals coming into this year too. I had a couple small goals. They're small for me, but make a top 10. So we did that, and then make the Bassmaster Classic. That's obviously a huge goal, and we did that this year. And I could not be more excited about that. I couldn't do it without the support system that we got. All my sponsors, my family, my friends, especially my wife back home, taking care of our son. He's about to turn 1 in a couple weeks, and I'm going to drive as fast as I possibly can back to California to go see him. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. Man, this is an awesome crowd, awesome place, and I can't wait to come back.
Get home safe, and I look forward to your future. He's a former Strike King College Bass champion from Ava, Missouri. Get loud for Cody Huff. Hot off a top 10 at our last event, had 41 pounds, 14 ounces after 2 days of competition. Semifinal Saturday and 5 fish for Cody Huff here today. 26 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 8th place with 68 pounds and 2 ounces. Get loud for Cody Huff. 68 pounds, 2 ounces, sitting in 8th place, so inside the top 10 currently. Going to weigh this for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 7 pounds. 6 pounds, 2 ounces, not going to take that over. But Cody, man, another great event here, and we'll see how it all shakes out.
Absolutely, man. It is absolute ball out here. This lake is ridiculous. It blows our expectations every time we come here. But, hey, it's been an awesome year. We're going to the Classic. Big thanks to all my sponsors, all my family back home watching, and big thanks to this awesome crowd. This may be the best turnout we've seen in a long time. So thanks, everybody, for coming out.
Always great to have you here. All right, Candy, you don't have to wait very long. From Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, the first Canadian ever to win an Elite Series event. Get loud for Chris Johnston. Oh, boy. Nobody's shocked. We're used to seeing that from this guy. Had 52 pounds, 14 ounces after 2 days of competition. Looking for 27.9 to take the lead. 15 even to get in the cut. 25 pounds, 2 ounces. He's in 2nd place with 78 pounds even. Digging deep in that VMC win. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. Give it to him. 15 years from now, they will be kicking Elite Series pros' teeth in. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. Weigh that for Phoenix Boats, a Big Bass. 515, not going to take that over, but man, a sea of Canadians here today, and you're going to be part of our top 10, and another shot at a title right where you got your first one.
It's going to be an exciting day tomorrow. You never know what can happen out here. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for everyone for coming out. This is an awesome crowd. I appreciate it, and glad to see so many people from across the border, too. It's really cool.
I have to address that because you won your event during COVID where nobody was, never even mind across the border, nobody was even allowed to watch the weigh-in, really. So you're going to have a shot to get this right in Clayton, New York. I'd like you to invite everybody to come across the border and get this crowd even bigger tomorrow.
I want to see a whole bunch of red and white flags here tomorrow. I got my family here. It was a ghost town last year. It'd be really cool to win it this year with this huge crowd, my family all here, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to see what I can do, and I'm going to lean on them.
Can't wait to watch it go down. Let's hear it for them. He weighed in the biggest smallmouth bass in Bassmaster history just a few years ago. From Connecticut, Paul Mueller. A 2-time Elite Series champion and a former Bass Nation national champion. Needs 22.4 to get inside the cut currently. At 45 pounds, 11 ounces. After the first 2 days of the Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite on the St. Lawrence River. 45.11, looking for 22.4. 19.8 moves into 15th place with 65 pounds, 3 ounces. So another great tournament here on the Thousand Islands, and a great finish to the season.
This is my favorite place in the world to fish. The 3 largest smallmouth I've ever caught have come in the 3 events we've had here. 7.13, 6.11, which was day 1, and a 6.9, which was last year. This place is amazing. I got to spend more time up here because there's giant smallmouth here. And obviously, if you come here when they're putting the feed bag on, they weigh a lot more. It's incredible. You never know what you're going to catch out here. And it's a world-class fishery. Big muskie, big walleye. I've caught my personal best, both of those species up here, too. So special place. This is an awesome crowd. I hope we come back. This is an incredible fishery. It really is. And it should be on the schedule every year for sure.
I sure hope we're back here very soon. He's an 8-time Classic qualifier, a 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas. The Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. Had 47 pounds and an ounce. Looking for 20 pounds, 14 ounces to get inside the cut and keep his tournament alive. 21 pounds, 3 ounces in 9th place with 68 pounds and 4 ounces inside the top 10 currently. Digging deep in that VMC weigh-in bag. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. 68 pounds, 4 ounces, sitting in 9th place. I want to get you in that top 10, but we got a bunch of anglers left to weigh in, so we'll see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's going to shake out to my favor, but, man, I worked so hard out there today. I think I burnt 62 gallons, a full tank of that Nitro Z21 XL. It was a smooth riding boat all the way out, all the way back in. And I tried everything. I tried shallow. I tried deep. I caught most of my fish finesse fishing. I caught a couple on a jigging spoon. I caught a couple this, that, and the other. But with the tough season I've had, I'm just fortunate to be here with the top 12, top 15 this year. And I just want to thank not only all my sponsors, but all Bass sponsors. Chase Anderson and his whole team, you guys do a phenomenal job at bringing these big crowds like this. And without these crowds, without these fans, we are nothing. Like, we are absolutely nothing. So, and speaking of the crowds, the fans, I didn't make the Classic this year, so I will be mingling with the fans next year at the Classic, and there's no better place I would rather be than hanging out with you guys, because you guys make this sport. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for tuning in, watching. We'll see you guys next year. Thank you so much.
Looking forward to it. He's a 9-time FLW Tour winner, a 2-time Bassmaster winner from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. Had 47 pounds and 14 ounces to start the day. Unfortunately, one short of his limit here today. 4 fish. $13 pounds, 3 ounces. With 61 pounds and an ounce, he moves into 18th place, and he swears to me that he didn't go largemouth fishing. But, I mean, up till now, this tournament's been going pretty good for you.
Oh, yeah, the last 2 days was awesome. And, man, this crowd is incredible. Oh, my gosh, there's a lot of people here. But, yeah, the last 2 days, it was awesome. I mean, it was, I just caught big ones. I only caught, 6 fish each day, but they were big ones. And today we chased those big ones around for hours and hours. And, we're in like 2 feet of water, and, I'm taking the Berkeley General and just throwing it out in front of them. And every once in a while I'd get one to look at it. And today I only got those 3 and one little guy to eat it. But, man, awesome week. I want to thank Clayton for having us here. I mean, it's just a great place to finish out the season. The weights are insane. Hopefully we get to come back. And I just want to thank all my sponsors, my family, everybody. Man, it's crazy that the season's over. But, I mean, still got some other stuff I'm going to be fishing. But, yeah, we'll get ready and, for next year.
Can't wait to have you back here. It's awesome. And congrats on a great season. And congrats, you didn't have to hold any fish today. Took a win earlier this year. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier, a calm, cool cat from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Had 48 pounds and 11 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that here on semifinal Saturday, Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite. 20 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 8th place with 68 pounds, 12 ounces. So a conclusion to a great season here on the Bassmaster Elite Series, where Luke Palmer wins his first Elite Series title. 68 pounds, 12 ounces in 8th place right now, so you're inside the top 10 currently. But, man, 2023, the year where you won your first Elite, you got to be happy about that.
I can't complain. I wanted to come up in a northern swing and compete, and I think I finally did that. That's been my weakness my whole career, so maybe I've got that part figured out, but I think I'm going to have to go back home and figure out how to catch them down south again, too, because that was my worst finish that I've had all year. But, it's been fun. This has been a year to remember for me. I knew it was going to be a trying year for me, and to get that blue trophy, it means everything. That's a lifelong dream. We've talked about it, and it's been fun. And what's really cool, we got to document every bit of it. My buddy Aaron's got my YouTube going for me, Luke Palmer Fishing. Go check that out if you want to. And, it takes a family and a team, and I've got a heck of a group that follows with me. And, Horizon Trike Marine, Falcon Rods, Hook Gear, Boar Eagle, and Amped Outdoor Batteries, they take care of me, plus Phoenix Mercury, Power Pole, Bob's Jack Plate. They are the team that gets me here every time. So I appreciate all of it, and I appreciate y'all showing up. The crowd is what drives us and gets us up every morning to go out there and beat ourselves to death. So thank you, guys, and we'll see y'all next year.
He's a 2-time Classic qualifier, an 8-time FLW Tour winner from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. 46 pounds and 13 ounces to start the day today. He needs 21.7 to get inside the cut currently. 5 fish, 22 pounds, 3 ounces inside the cut with 69 pounds even. He moves into 8th place currently. $69 pounds even and sitting in 8th place currently. Scott, we'd love to have you stick around for Championship Sunday, but we'll have to see how it all shakes out.
Well, I doubt I'll be able to make it, but, you know, I tell you, what a fantastic fishery. I mean, I'm just hearing 26, 27, 28-pound bags. It's the best fishery on the planet. I mean, bar none. I mean, this is crazy. It's a blessing to be able to be here fishing this place on the Elites. Awesome. The crowd's awesome. This town's Clayton, New York. You guys rock. I tell you, I want to give glory to God for allowing me to have an opportunity to fish for a living and do what I love. This is just an absolute dream. You know, the season didn't go quite as well. I had some kind of bumps in the road along the way, but you know what? There's plenty more tournaments and a lot more seasons ahead. So we're just gonna kind of dust our knees off a little bit, get ready for next year, see what happens.
We'll make it happen. We'll see you back here next year. He's his second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Alabama. Get loud for Joseph Webster. £40 and 14 ounces to start the day. Need a big day here today, and it looks like Joseph Webster has delivered. 40 pounds, 14 ounces started the day. Today, 22 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves all the way up to 19th place with 63 pounds and 3 ounces. Digging deep in that VMC weighing bag all the way from Alabama. Let's hear it for Joseph Webster. 63 pounds and 3 ounces. And, man, like we said at the beginning of the week, everybody comes into this event with pressure, whether it's pressure to win Angler of the Year, Rookie of the Year, requalify. And you came into this with pressure, man, and slid into that cut. You got to earn yourself a few spots, and I got to hope you did it today.
Well, you know, people just don't understand if you don't fish professional fishing for a living, that the pressure that comes with it, I mean, there's ups and downs and a little bit of everything, but I had to catch him today, and I needed to move up 5 spots to be safe, not have to go through the, you know, the average and all that. And, you know, I think it's going to be really close. Just maybe we done it, and, you know, just ready to try it another year.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Just to let you know the kind of person you are, and probably the kind of person our Bassmaster Classic champion is. Earlier today, I saw Jeff Gustafson, and I said, dude, you were the first guy out. That kind of, you know, it stings close to home, a lot of Canadians here. And right away he said, yeah, but Joseph Webster made it because I didn't, and he needs to make up 5 spots, so I'm glad I didn't make the cut. How incredible are these guys in their relationship? Says a lot about you, Joseph.
Well, I tell you what, me and Gussie kind of go way back, even to the FLW days, and, you know, he's a good guy, and, you know, I just try to treat people out here the way I want to be treated, and, you know, we all get along pretty good, and, you know, and furthermore, look at this crowd right here, and it's been a great week. Thanks to everybody that's well wishes today, and maybe it'll be enough.
Keep our fingers crossed for you. He's the defending champion at this very event. He's your Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Wisconsin, Jay Shakurat. Had 102 pounds and 9 ounces here last year with 43 pounds and 3 ounces after 2 days of competition. Today, 5 fish for 23 pounds and 3 ounces. He moves into 17th place with 66 pounds and 6 ounces for the Nitro Pro from Wisconsin. Let's hear it for Jay Shakurat. The youngest angler ever to win an Elite Series event, and he did it right here last year. So a great finish here this week. Great finish to another great season, but unfortunately not going to be part of Championship Sunday. But this is a special place, and now you got to hope that they don't go and beat your record tomorrow.
That record's going to get beaten. There's no doubt. I mean, the guy sitting in the lead's got 80 pounds right now. He only needs 22 pounds tomorrow. So no, it's all good. I mean, this place is awesome. Thank you everybody for coming out. This is pretty incredible. It's just as good as last year. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for everybody for supporting me. You know, I just never caught the big ones this week. I never caught the 6-pounders, but I had one nice one today and had a nice bag. So, you know, it's just fun out there. I love catching smallmouth. I love doing this. I love fishing here. I love fishing in New York. I hope we come back next year and yeah, ready for the off season.
We love having you part of the Elite Series. Let's hear it for him. A 13-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 2-time Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz. 43 pounds and 3 ounces after the first 2 days of competition. 5 fish to add to that here today. 22 pounds, 12 ounces with 65 pounds, 15 ounces. John Cruz moves into 18th place currently. Digging deep in that VMC weighing bag, ladies and gentlemen, Clayton, New York. I know you're going to make lots and lots of noise for the cruise missile, John Cruz. 65, 15, and 18th place. And, John, a great tournament here this week. Unfortunately, going to call an end to it, which stings twice because everybody wants to make top 10 and everybody wants to go out fishing here one more day.
Absolutely. It was a lot of fun, and it felt nice to actually participate for at least 3 days in one of these smallmouth slugfests. One of these times I'm going to figure this place out. I feel like I'm starting to get there, maybe a little bit, but one of the things that I feel like is making a difference here is that we've got a new missile bait that we've got coming. We had some prototype stuff going on. It seems to be making a big difference, putting it in front of a lot of fish because it's not hard to find fish out there, but it's hard to get them to eat. So I think that'll be coming. That's just a little sneak peek. But one of the things I just wanted to mention is that now that the season's over, you're getting ready to order your new boat. Everybody's gonna, it's kind of what a lot of pros do. Getting a new Bass Cat. For the last 2 years, I've run a Puma STS. It is hands down the best all-around bass boat I've ever had as far as speed, handling, rough water. I mean, I went way out into the lake today, and it was just a breeze. I mean, it was not flat or calm by any means, but it was just easy, didn't get beat up or anything like that. Plus, on the way out there, we're running 73, 74 miles an hour, so it's got that speed, soft ride combination. But I just want to say thank you to Bassmaster for having a great season this year, and I look forward to watching how everything plays out. But as for me, didn't make the Classic this year, but I'm going to regroup and try to put together 9 strong events for next year.
We know you will, and we look forward to having you back here. Enjoy your off season. He's a Bassmaster Elite Series champion, a Bassmaster Open winner from South Carolina. Get loud for Brian New. 42 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that. Looks like a good semifinal Saturday for Brian New. 22 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 21st place with 64 pounds and 14 ounces. Digging deep in that VMC weighing bag. And while he holds them high, I got to thank the folks here from the Antique Boat Museum, our host here this week in Clayton, New York. Got to thank them for their incredible hospitality and pretty good day out there today, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, this is St. Lawrence River. You remember 22 and a half is not that good. But, I had a lot of fun. My main goal today was to climb that ladder enough to get in the Classic. I'm pretty sure we didn't do that. But, I just dug too big of a hole the first 4 tournaments. I was 101st in the points after the first 4. And I climbed up, 10, 20 places every tournament. And if you can talk Lisa and it gives us a 10th tournament this year, I might be able to do it.
But, I don't think we can.
Yeah, I wish we could. But, that's just – I do got some momentum coming, going right now. Got a big break before the season starts next year. I got a new baby, so I'm going to go hang out with him and, get back to work, go try to make some diaper money. But, This year was my first year running a Yamaha, and there hadn't been a wrench turned on it. I got 207 hours. That thing's run flawless all year. My Falcon, all of my sponsors, thank y'all. I couldn't do this without you. My wife, I definitely couldn't do it without her. She sure looks good to look at, too. And my new baby boy, Aunt Jessica. And my mom used to take me to my tournaments whenever I was a kid before I could drive. And, you know, she would drive me there, 16 years old to when I was fishing as a co-angler. And, that really means a lot. And, I wouldn't be here without that. Yeah, I guess that's all I got.
Enjoy the off season. We look forward to seeing you next year. He's an Elite Series rookie from Alabama. Get loud for David Gaston. 42 pounds and 8 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that. To end up his rookie season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, what a rookie class we had in 2023. 18 pounds, 3 ounces gives him 60 pounds, 11 ounces. A great rookie season David Gaston has had here this year. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. 60 pounds, 11 ounces, going to call an end to your season, but man, an incredible rookie campaign from you and so many rookies.
Yeah, this was awesome. This was so much fun this year. I broke down today a little bit. I didn't really break down. I had my lower unit went out, so I had to limp back once I got to where I needed to be. So that kind of messed me up in the head for a little bit, and I kind of scratched around and finally caught what I caught.
Well, a good finish this season and a great year. Can't wait to see you back out here next year. Speaking of our rookie class, came into this event in second place in our Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year race. Hot off a win last week. The Prince of Japanese Angling, Koya Fujita. Had 51 pounds and 9 ounces. He needs 16-15 to get in the cut. 25 pounds even with 76 pounds, 9 ounces. Mount Fujita looks to make the 3rd top 10 in a row and his 5th of his rookie season. $76 pounds and 9 ounces. And Koya has made, if he makes this cut, if he stays in top 10, this will be his 5th top 10 of 2023 out of 9 events, ladies and gentlemen. Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and you traveled a long way, and it looks like you're going fishing again tomorrow, Koya.
Look at rucksack tomorrow?
Yes.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I will do my best tomorrow.
Can you win 2 tournaments in a row?
So difficult, but tomorrow is last Elite Series tournament. I will do my best tomorrow.
I can't wait to watch it go down. Show reverence to the Prince of Japanese Angling. A 2-time classic qualifier from North Carolina, KJ Queen. 40 pounds and 8 ounces, or 44 pounds and 8 ounces at the start of the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. $19 pounds, 14 ounces, going to finish with 64 pounds and 6 ounces. Digging deep in that VMC weigh-in bag, all these anglers made it to be here in our top 50. 102 anglers started this tournament. Let's celebrate KJ Queen. KJ, 64 pounds, 6 ounces, going to call an end to your season, but an uncharacteristically tough season for you this year, but you're ending on a high note.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a struggle, but, I'm glad to finally catch some fish and get some momentum going into next year. I really thought I was going to do good today, but I just pulled a rookie mistake, and I was 6 minutes late, and that killed my weight. I had 25-15 or something like that. So caught a ton of fish using a Queen Tackle live sonar jig head. It's a tungsten jig head, which is something completely different than what a lot of people are using, and what's really cool about it, you can throw it out there. I put my graph on 150 and I can see it the whole time, and it makes a huge difference live scoping. But it's been an awesome experience up here. This crowd is awesome, and I'm gonna come back next year and hopefully put them in the boat.
Can't wait to see you back here all season long. He's a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. 41 pounds and 11 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish for G here on semifinal Saturday. 22 pounds, 11 ounces, gives him 64 pounds and 6 ounces. Let's hear it for Team Toyota's Gerald Swindle. 64 pounds, 6 ounces. You move into 24th place, so going to call an end to your season. But, G, finishing on a high note with a great crowd here this week.
It is a good crowd, man. I tell you, the sun come out, everybody wants to come outside. Y'all got tired of it raining, didn't you? You come up here, you just put your rain gear on when you get out of the truck, because it's going to happen before the day's over. This weather's moody. It's kind of like a redhead I dated back in junior high. She's moody, son. Because one minute you'll be sweating, the next minute you'll be shaking. You have no idea what's about to happen. Dave, I just didn't want to try to go too far on the lake today. I haven't been that way out, and I felt like if I ran out there, you know, I could jeopardize the guys in the AOY race. Technically, I thought I was out of the Classic, so I stayed in the river and had my own river tournament. If I go out there on that lake and run around, I'll be stiff, folks. I'm talking about stiff, like a matchbox full of rats with Viagra poured all over. I won't be able to walk. So I'm just going to lay up in the river and just take it easy a little bit. Now, it still gets choppy out here. I don't know what these folks right down this next 10 miles do for a living, but apparently it's drive a boat real fast. It's big because it's nasty out there. But this place is always impressive. You know, you can just catch them deeper than I've ever seen. I didn't even know. At one time, I thought Satan had my weight out there. I dropped it down so far. You get out there and you just keep zeroing out, and I'm going to go down to 75 and see if you can catch one. But it's been a great season. I had some highs and lows. At the middle of the season, I really struggled, got it back together. But to everyone who's out there supported Leanne and I this year, sponsors, we want to thank you. And we did. Lulu and I launched the Slackliner brand. The hat I'm wearing, it's all about the hook set. If you're a slackliner, you know me. When I jig fish, I'm going to get mine. When they bite it, I'm smacking them right in the face. I mean, like God hit them. We also launched the PMA clothing line that's done really well. We want to inspire and motivate. So if anybody's interested in our apparel, you can get on our website and look, you know, check it all out. But we try to live our life. It's all about the attitude. Find the good in everything, whether it's, you know, some days it seems like in the world that we live in right now, if you watch the news, you won't find anything good in nothing. I want one news station can't play nothing but good news. That's it. This, when you turn it on, I don't care where it come from. I want good news. So we've really started promoting to try to stay, keep the positive mental attitude. And I've had such a great trip up here that when I did the Northern Swing, I fished with 2 retired military guys. And, you know, when you hear the national anthem, it's different when you stand in a boat with a soldier and you realize when you see a soldier come to attention during the national anthem when no one's looking, you realize what that guy's done for this country. When he did that salute at Champlain, it almost gave me chills. I'm like, that's what it's all about, and that's why I'm out here. So to all the military, y'all make it possible for us to run the road. We love you guys. Thank you.
He's the youngest angler on the Bassmaster Elite Series, hot off a top 10 from Blue Ash, Ohio, Alex Redwine. 43 pounds and 14 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to this. 5 fish today, 21 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 21st place with 65 pounds and 12 ounces. Want to remind everybody, stick around to the end of our weigh and lots to give out. We're going to bring out our top 10, maybe award our Angler of the Year and our Rookie of the Year title. Unfortunately, going to call an end to your season, but ending it on a high note after your first top 10 and another 50 cut here this week.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun this week in the last 3 events, honestly. I mean, if any of you guys have been following along, I have not done very good in the South. I kind of dug myself in the hole the first half of the year. Was able to climb out of that thanks to some smallmouth. I just love fishing for smallmouth. So it's been an interesting season. We're locked in for next year. I won't bore you guys with the whole, I'm not sure if I'll make the I'm not going to make the Classic, so I'm not going to bore you guys with that speech. But super fun. Just want to say hi to everyone back home, all the support this year, the last few weeks and everything. It's pretty, I'm only 23 years older. My birthday is actually tomorrow, so I guess I'll be 24. But being only 23 years old, trying to make this whole fishing thing happen is honestly pretty difficult, just from a financial standpoint, traveling all over and putting all the pieces together. So I got to give a shout out to the people that help me and support me, and give me motivation to do this, trying to make this whole fishing thing work out. And it's been pretty cool so far, and hopefully we can stick around for a while and keep trying to make it happen.
It's great to have you up here, and you qualify for a birthday party tonight, right? And I'm sure they will find a spot in this area.
Yeah, does any of you guys have any ideas of the best place to birthday party in Clayton.
I'm sure if you go in the crowd, they'll tell you where to go. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. I meant tell you where to go in a good way. A former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. He's an Elite Series champion from Georgia. Get loud for Drew Cook. Came into this event in third place in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race, so another great season for him on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Needs 24.15 to get inside our cut currently. More to stay there till the end of the weigh-in. 24 pounds, 5 ounces, just outside of our cut in 14th place with 68 pounds and 2 ounces. But another great season for Drew Cook in the Avco Wrapped Skeeter Yamaha. Let's hear it for him. 68 pounds and 2 ounces, sitting in 14th place in the tournament. But as I said, another incredible season for you this year.
Yeah, I can't complain. You know, it was like I told you this morning on the dock, man. I want to be like the milkman or the paper boy, whatever. I want to be there. I want to show up every day, and every time you see that top 10, I want you to see my name, because sooner or later, if I keep putting myself in this position, I'm gonna win one. And that's like, you know, the holy grail of bass fishing. You know, that and the classic, and either one's fine with me. I'd like to do both, but you know, I have an amazing group of sponsors. I mean, it's really like a family. They took me in like 5 or 6 years ago, and you know, they've been with me this whole time. My family at home, I couldn't do this without them. My wife, dad, my kids. You know, we're having another one this year in December. I'm super excited about that. We're gonna get home, do some hunting, and hang out with the family, and next year starts tomorrow.
All right, well, enjoy a little downtime, and we look forward to seeing you back here. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister, Edward Loughran III. 42 pounds, 11 ounces. Less than 20 anglers left to weigh in here today. And then we'll bring out our top 10 at the conclusion of today's weigh-in. 22 pounds and 2 ounces with 64 pounds, 13 ounces. A great end to the season for Ed Loughran here today on the St. Lawrence River. $64.13 and sitting in 25th place. Still going to call an end to your season, but definitely ended on a high note.
Yeah, I definitely have. I needed to catch him here. And fortunately, I caught enough, I think. But, you know, this fishery is incredible. You've heard it, I'm sure, time after time. But you come up here and you catch a 22-pound bag of smallmouth and no one even blinks at it. You know, you got to have a 25, 27-pound bag for people to really pay attention. But great tournament, great northern run for me, and I'm just happy to going to be back out here next year.
Looking forward to it. Enjoy your off season. We'll see you back here. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Isle, Minnesota. Get loud for Josh Douglas. Had 41 pounds and 2 ounces after 2 days of competition. Looks like a good day here today. 5 fish on semifinal Saturday. 25 pounds, 7 ounces with 66 pounds and 9 ounces. Josh Douglas moves into 19th place currently. Clayton, New York, let's hear it for Josh Douglas. $66 pounds and 9 ounces, sitting in 19th place. We're going to weigh this one to get an official weight on it. Current leader for Phoenix Bows Big Bass is 7 pounds even. Kenta Kamira, but we're going to weigh this one, get an official weight on it. 6 pounds and an ounce. Yeah, Kenta weighed in a 7 earlier, but man, a great way to finish the season with 25.7 today.
Yeah, no, definitely. This place is so amazing. It's like a dream come true for me. I might have to go home, pack up, and just move out here. So much I love fishing out here. But yeah, it's been not really a great year for me, so it's a good way to finish strong out here doing what I love to do on big water. So it's awesome. All you little kids out there want to be a Bassmaster Elite Series pro, I highly recommend it.
Awesome to have you here. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Wisconsin, Kyle Norsetter. You are not Kyle Norsetter. Get out of here unless your name's Kyle Norsetter. He's not even in line. This is going to get really uncomfortable for me. Did I tell you guys that we're giving away a lot of hardware this week? The top 10 will be the last thing we introduce. We might give our Rookie of the Year award, our Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year award. We may give out our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year title, and it's all going to happen here today. Some people will ask me often, what happens to the fish that we see get weighed up on stage? We have biologists on staff, our conservation department, and we have our Avco Yamaha live release boats. They make sure that the fish are healthy. They go for a ride back on the water for you guys to catch for years and years to come. And I'm going to start talking about some other stuff because they're not ready yet. Let me tell you the most exciting thing that's happened the last couple of years on the Bassmaster Elite Series. A number of years ago, Mike McInnes, who's a visionary in this sport, a future bass fishing Hall of Famer, if you ask me, he created Bass Live and the idea of having live bass fishing. If you enjoy live bass fishing, let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as if that wasn't good enough, 2 years ago, Fox became a partner of Bass, and every Saturday and Sunday of Elite Series competition starting at 8 a.m., you can see Bass Live on FS1. Hours outside of that, you can watch on Bassmaster.com. Any fans of Bass Live, Tommy Sanders, Mark Zona, and the crew? I'm out of things to talk about, but I got something special to let you guys know about. Remember I talked about our poor Canadian, the first Canadian ever to win a Bassmaster Classic, didn't make the cut, one spot out of the cut, right? Everybody says, "Aw." He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring him out. Jeff Gustafson. He is one of the best, not just on the water, but off the water. And the words that I talked about Joseph Webster were true very earlier. And just the fact that he's standing here shows how incredible of a champion he is. So let's hear it one more time for your Bassmaster Classic champion, Jeff Gustafson.
This is the first weigh-in I think I've ever really watched, so it's definitely not as fun as being part of it, but it's fun to be here with everybody, and we're going to enjoy a couple more days in New York before we head her home.
All right, enjoy yourself. I'm very thankful you were standing there. Are we going to do a tournament here or no? No, we're not doing that yet. I'm just going to awkwardly stand here and talk to you guys. How about we give away some bikes? Who wants to win a bike, ladies and gentlemen? We don't have any bicycles, but I can pretend. We're just getting things organized backstage. Just had a lineup miscue, but we'll get that all organized. I mean, it should only take about another 15 or 20 minutes by the sounds of things. Listen to some music while we get it all. We'll be right back. All right, let's bring out an Elite Series rookie from Connecticut. You may have thought you saw him already today. Alex Wetherell. £40 and 15 ounces. I was excited to see you. I don't know what happened back there, but I'm even more excited to see you right now. A big day here today. 20 pounds, 9 ounces with 61 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 31st place currently. And I am so thankful to see him on this stage. Alex, we almost gave away bicycles that we do not have.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I was running around trying to find a bike back there. Yeah, I'm just happy to end the season, on a high note. It was an up and down season, and, just want to take what I can learn from this season, turn that around, and have a really good, season next year. And just want to thank you for everything that you do. Thank Lisa for everything that she does, and thank everybody for coming out today.
Thank you for being part of the Elite Series. We'll see you next season. He's a Bassmaster Open winner, a classic qualifier from Japan. Get loud for Masayuki Masashita. 42 pounds and 2 ounces to start the day. 5 fish here today. 21 pounds and an ounce with 63 pounds and 3 ounces. Not going to make Championship Sunday. Moves into the top 30, and we are 15 anglers away from deciding so many things and announcing our top 10. Masayuki, unfortunately, not going to fish tomorrow, but a good payday today.
Yeah.
You like money?
I like money, but I like fish more. Big fish, I like.
We like having you fish the Elite Series. Unfortunately, not going to get to fish tomorrow, but a good way to finish the year. Happy to finish the year with Big Bass?
This year no good me. Yeah.
But they love you.
Thank you.
I love you.
No, thank you.
Bye-bye. A 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 42 pounds and 5 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that. 19 pounds even gives him 61 pounds and 5 ounces. Greg Hackney moves into 33rd. New York, let me hear it for the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 61 pounds, 5 ounces, and gonna call an end to your season this year, but man, what a way to finish it here in this great crowd in New York.
Fishing's great. You know, the last 3 events we've had have just been basically all smallmouth tournaments, and the fishing's it's like being on a vacation when you come to this part of the country. It has literally been over 100 degrees at my house since June. So to be here and fish, to catch the fish that we're catching here, I mean, it's you can't beat it. And also, on a side note, before this tournament started, I think I had already qualified for my 18th Bassmaster Classic, but we assured that this week, so I can't complain. This is not like probably not the year that I wanted starting the season, but I have really enjoyed this the last couple years and coming back and fishing with bass. And man, it's like I said at the Classic, just the opportunity to be on this stage and to fish for a living is a blessing, and I've definitely been blessed. And thank y'all for all coming out.
We love having you as part of Bass. He's a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, an Elite Series champion. From Eden Prairie, Minnesota, the sleepy assassin, Austin Felix. While he throws out shirts, I'll do my job. He had 41 pounds and 9 ounces. 5 fish to add to that here today. 25 pounds, 10 ounces with 67 pounds and 3 ounces. The Sleepy Assassin moves into 17th place, but a great semifinal Saturday. $67 pounds, 3 ounces in 17th place. And man, I know you'd love to fish tomorrow, but a great way to finish out the year here today.
Yeah, it's not a bad way to do it. Drop the biggest bag of the season, the final day of the season for me. I got killed the first day of the event when I couldn't get to my fish. I tried to get there. It was just unfishable. Bunch of people to thank. First and foremost, Gary and the people at Phoenix. Less than a month ago, I got in a car wreck going around Chicago on our way to St. Clair, and for about 24 hours, my whole season was up in the air, and it took the guys at Phoenix less than 12 hours to get a boat sent to me so we could get it rigged up, and I didn't miss a beat. And they're the reason that I managed to get into the Classic again this year. So huge shout out to them. People at Blackfish, the shirts we've been throwing out, they sent me that stuff. Big thank you to Dakota Lithium. They're back there. I'll be there tomorrow if you guys want to come hang out. They support a bunch of the anglers, and they support bass here. So make sure you help them out. Ryugi, Sunline, Eris Rods, an Italian rod manufacturer, but that's probably good. I'll be here tomorrow. Come say hi. let you get back to it.
All right, always great to have you here. Let's hear it for him. He's an Elite Series rookie from Tennessee. Get loud for Cole Sands. 43 pounds and 12 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that. Five fish, 19 pounds, 13 ounces, moves into 30th place with 63 pounds and 9 ounces. 63.9. Let's hear it for Cole Sands. 63.9. Not going to be fishing on Championship Sunday, but finishing the season on a semifinal Saturday, not so bad.
Man, I'm proud of it. I worked extremely hard for every bout I got this week. I stayed within eyesight of the ramp the whole time, so I came out ahead on gas money. I know that. But, man, what an awesome year. It's been an honor to fish against this group of guys. I've always had a lot of respect for them growing up. But when you get out here and fish against them, you see how good they really are. Like, the excuse that it's a tough day or it's tough fishing, it don't exist with these guys. I mean, they're that good. But got to thank all the sponsors that let me do this. I have awesome sponsors. Can't thank them enough. Thank the good Lord, man. I'm super blessed to be able to do this for a living. And I cannot wait for next year.
Can't wait to have you back here. A great rookie season. An incredible rookie class, and this next angler is a Bass Nation national champion, an Elite Series rookie, but already an Elite Series champion, Will Davis Jr. Will Davis Jr. had 42 pounds and 4 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that, going to call an end to his Elite Series rookie season, 20 pounds, 2 ounces with 62 pounds and 6 ounces. He moves into 34th place. But another great payday on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Will Davis Jr. 62 pounds and 6 ounces. So going to call an end to your rookie season. No longer a rookie, but, man, not a bad year, I would say.
It's been a blessed year. You know, I got a great support system back at home, and I could not do that without them, my friends and my family. This place is phenomenal, and I can't wait to get back here. And, you know, this week caught some of the biggest fish I've ever caught as far as smallmouth, and it's just a great week, and I cannot wait to get back here. I just want to thank all my sponsors. Without them, I would not be up here as well. So,
we love having you part of the Elite Series. Can't wait to watch how next year goes for you. He's a 2-time FLW Tour winner, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. Had 42 pounds and 10 ounces going into semifinal Saturday. 5 fish to add to that. Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite at the St. Lawrence River, 18 pounds, 5 ounces with 60 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 38th place, and we are 10 anglers away from deciding many season goals in our top 10. Unfortunately, going to call an end to your season, Scott, but you're here on semifinal Saturday, so it's a good way to end it.
It is, man. That was that's probably the stress-free, the most stress-free day I've ever fished. You know, my goals were made after yesterday, made the Classic, and that was good. We're going to be in Tulsa next year, pretty awesome. And, you know, I mean, everything was done, so I took it today. I've been fishing in the river, throwing a chatterbait, having a lot of fun catching big fish, catching some I never caught any big ones, but 4-pounders. I'd catch 21 pounds every day. So today I just took my spinning rods. I went out on the lake, put that skeeter all the way across the lake. I fished all new water places I'd never been, caught a ton of fish. Just used my Lowrance's all day, graphed, and then I'd use the active target and caught a ton of fish. I just never landed on any 4- and 5-pounders, but it was a lot of fun. I sort of practiced in case we ever come back again. I fished water that I'd never seen. But it's been a good year. My sponsors have been unbelievable. Halo rods, Ardent reels, everybody. I mean, my Costa sunglasses, Skeeter boat, Yamaha, everything has been flawless all year. So looking forward to next year. Right now I'm ready to go do a little hunting. I'm going to get back up in Kentucky next week. It's going to be a little hot, but we're going to go see if we can't kill one with whitetail heaven next week.
Well, enjoy yourself. We'll see you back here next year. What a rookie season he has had. Came into this event with the lead in Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. 2-time Elite Series champion from Arkansas, the Cowboy, Joey Cifuentes. 46 pounds and 9 ounces at the start of the day. 5 fish here today. 21 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 16th place currently with 67 pounds and 15 ounces. Get loud for the cowboy, Joey Cifuentes. £67, 15 ounces. You, an incredible rookie season, man. Came into this event with Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year lead. We're going to have to see how this all shakes out by the end of the weigh-in. But, man, you can't complain at all, regardless of how this works out. You are number one, the head of the class as part of the greatest rookie class in Elite Series history. 2 wins. I can't wait to see what happens when you're not a rookie.
Man, yeah, Lord's blessed me this year. It's been an unbelievable year. No matter what happens, you know. I mean, I'm so thankful all the folks supporting me. And the crowds, I mean, this is my first year with Bassmaster Elite Series. And the fans are just what makes it go, you know? I mean, it's so awesome. I love you guys. Thank you for coming. I can't wait to get next year started. I'm going to the Classic, like, it's for sure. So, I mean, that's awesome. But, yeah, that's it.
An incredible year, and I look forward to seeing the Classic, and we'll see how it all shakes out when it's all said and done. He's a Bassmaster Open winner from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Oh, Bob Downey. 42 pounds even at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that. Semi-final Saturday. 20 pounds and 8 ounces. Gives him 62 pounds and 8 ounces. And old Bob moves into 35th place. Give me a little love for old Bob Downey. $62 pounds, 8 ounces in 35th place, and you get paid to leave town, and that's always a good deal.
Yeah, it's always a good deal. I'm happy with the week. Qualified for the Classic, getting to go back to Grand Lake. Last time I was there was really the start of this whole crazy lifestyle for me. So be really cool to go back there for the Classic. Just want to say thanks to my friends, family, my wife for traveling with me the last couple weeks. We stay in a little truck camper, and she's been a trooper with it. So we're looking forward to getting back home, spending some time at home in a tree maybe in the off season, and getting back after it next year. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you coming out.
Enjoy your off season. We'll see you back here. A 6-time Classic qualifier, former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Brandon Card. Had 41 pounds and 4 ounces. At 41.4 at the start of the day. 5 fish to add to that. 22 pounds, 4 ounces. With 63 pounds, 8 ounces, he moves into 32nd place. $63 pounds and 8 ounces. So a good finish to a great season. You dealt with some adversity at the beginning of the year, but, man, you proved the champion you truly are.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, Dave. It has been a really fun year. To start the season, not knowing I could even fish the first couple of events, and then just it all worked out, and it's just been one of my favorite seasons that I've had on the Elite Series, and just had a lot of fun this year. And to finish here on one of my favorite places to come fish, caught so many big smallmouth this week. It's just unbelievable. Everybody here is so nice. I love coming up here. I hope we come to Clayton, New York every year.
I'd love to come back here in the future.
Yeah, and I just want to thank all my sponsors for the support. That new Suzuki motor is incredible. Y'all definitely need to check it out. And just can't wait to get back home to my wife and baby boy. See y'all.
Get home safe. Enjoy the off season. We'll see you back here. He's a 2-time Classic qualifier, former Bass Nation national champion from Wisconsin. Get loud for Pat Schlopper. 43 pounds and 15 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that. On semifinal Saturday, Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite. 22 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 23rd place with 66 pounds and 6 ounces. Clayton, New York, let's hear it for Pat Schlopper. So another good finish here, and you said yesterday on stage you might have 2 or 3 beers. This morning you told me it was only one. What's the plan for tonight?
I don't know, man. My back's so sore. The water beat me up, but man, this place is unbelievable. I got sick of staring at my screen today, and I went shallow, and it was a blast. I caught 2 giant ones in the last hour, saw a bunch of big ones, and it's pretty crazy how you can go out, catch them in 50 foot of water, and then go up in 2 foot of water and catch them giants. So I love this place. Can't wait to come back and get ready for next year, I guess.
We love having you part of the Elite Series. We'll see you back here. A 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Porosnik. 41 pounds and 13 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that. $23 pounds and 6 ounces. He moves into 28th place with 65 pounds and 3 ounces. Let's hear it for Jacob Porosnik. $65 pounds and 3 ounces. Going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. He just wants to get an official weight on it. 5 pounds, 13 ounces, and going to call an end to your season, but leaving town with a pretty good payday.
Yeah, I was the 1 point out of making the Classic as of yesterday. So, and I was in like 44th place. So, hopefully with that was enough to bump me up into the Bassmaster Classic. That's what we fish for all year, and we can't do it without great people. And one of them is I get to fish out of best platform ever. That's Falcon Boats. I have absolutely run the snot out of that thing in the last 2 tournaments. It hasn't been really smooth, you know what I'm saying? So it's been really kind of choppy and everything. I have, no regrets about the season. Mercury's been great. I haven't been to a service trailer one time this year. Lowrance, if you haven't looked at forward-facing sonar, it is the absolute this that cats me out. It's like better than sliced bread at the moment, if you haven't had that. And then, all my baits and stuff, Yamamoto, I get to fish with. How many people throw a Cinco and a shad-shaped worm up here for smallmouth and largemouth up here? I guarantee you there's thousands of them sold, but it is what it is. And thanks to everybody. Thanks to the crowd. I love coming to St. Lawrence River. Smallmouth's my best. And, thanks to Bass, we'll have a great schedule next year. And hopefully we'll be back up here because I'd like to get another shot at it. And I'm tired of them Johnson brothers kicking my butt.
Join the club. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Maryland. Get loud for Brian Schmidt. 43 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day. 5 fish here today for Brian Schmidt. 21 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 27th place with 65 pounds and 4 ounces. $65 pounds and 4 ounces in 27th place and into another great season. A top 10 in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, and there's nothing wrong with that.
That's the deal, Dave. I've never experienced that. I've had 2 years straight where coming in the last 2 events, my back was against the wall to make the Classic, and this year everything went really good, and kind of come into this tournament with the Classic already made, trying to do the best I could in points. So a top 10 is really good for me. Really fun week, really fun northern swing, man. Cruise with Missile. John gave me a bait that he's getting ready to come out with here in the near future that me and John and Ed, we've done a lot of work with these smallmouth on this northern swing with it. So you better stay tuned for that. And I don't know, that Ranger Mercury, man, I don't know how many miles I covered this week. It's unbelievable, man. It's an incredible fishing platform. And I don't know, I wish we were fishing tomorrow, but I think that's it, and we'll see you next year.
Always great to have you here. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. 43 pounds and 4 ounces. After 2 days of competition, semifinal Saturday, just a few anglers left to weigh in, and we'll decide our potentially decide a Rookie of the Year, Angler of the Year, and our top 10, 20 pounds and 5 ounces. He moves into 35th place with 63 pounds and 9 ounces. Let's hear it for Stetson Blaylock. 63 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into 35th place, and great way to finish the season here this week.
Yeah, there's so much to be thankful for. This year has been a roller coaster. Was able to make every single day 3 cut this season. That was a goal starting the year, is just do all you can do, which is making day 3 cuts. Was able to do that. I'm kind of surprised I didn't think I had near that much weight today. It was kind of a struggle for me today. Battled some things that we can't control, but outside of that, it's been a great season. Another classic made. Glory to God, man. Without him, I wouldn't be here. It's been an unbelievable ride this far, and I'm just ready to get on with the next ones.
Awesome to have you on the Elite Series. Can't wait to see you next year. Let's try this. Last time I tried it, it went horribly wrong. He's an Elite Series rookie from Wisconsin. Get loud for Kyle Norsetter. 62 pounds, 5 ounces. You have no idea how happy I am to see you. Tried to introduce you a little early, but just ask your friends about it. It was uncomfortable. 5 fish here today, 20 pounds, 8 ounces, gives him 62 pounds, 13 ounces, and he moves into 39th place currently. $62.13 and a payday to finish the season.
Yeah, I talked to Amber on the phone in line, and she said you were missing me.
I really was missing you, and children almost won bikes that we didn't even have.
Exactly. So I guess that's what it's all about, laughter and fun. It's been a great year. Definitely want to take this and jump into next season with the same momentum we had on this last event. Definitely didn't kill the whole vibe with everything and jump way up, but we still kept points and weighed in 5 fish with good bags all 3 days for the first cut. So I feel good, feel great. Give a shout out to all my sponsors and hopefully continue with them throughout the next year and everything else. Give a shout out to the fans again. And then one thing that I'll ask is these next 2 guys that are going to weigh in, make sure you guys get really loud because they work their butt off to do what they're about to do. So one of them is going to be crowned, and it is not anything easy or anything that should be lightly taken in this industry.
Great to have you here. Can't wait to see you next season. As he said, these final 2 anglers to weigh in here have had incredible seasons. The first one, a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. Came into this event in 2nd place in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race, just 6 points behind Kyle Welcher. Had 44 pounds, 14 ounces after 2 days of competition. Semifinal Saturday, 5 fish, 21 pounds, 11 ounces. Gives him 66 pounds and 9 ounces. What a year 2023 has been for Brandon Cobb. Unbelievable season. A lot of pressure. You came in here, and no matter what way this all shakes out, I mean, I've said it. I say it all season long. Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, one of the most coveted titles in pro fishing. But we see it year in. If you're first, second, you've had an Angler of the Year season. I mean, literally it comes down to 1 fish, 1 day. However this shakes out, you have to be thankful for how everything went in 2023.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I don't take anything for granted this whole year. It's one of those things everybody asks, like, what have you done different, to have the year you've had? It's nothing you can plan for. You just have to capitalize on every opportunity you can. Had the best year I could. I was worried coming up north, and when it came to these northern swings, I just didn't want to lose it due to my own fault to having like a bomb. Basically, I tend to have bombs up here, and I did what I wanted to. I finished, I think, 31st, 32nd, and then wherever I end up today, 20-something or 30th. So I wanted to get beat if I got beat, and that's Kyle's catching them. So that's what it looks like is going to happen. But, it's been a phenomenal year. I don't take any of it for granted.
It's been awesome to share the stage with you, and I can't wait to see him at the Bassmaster Classic. Let's hear it for Brandon Cobb. And with that, there is one. This one This one was the only one in control of his own destiny coming into this event. Had a 6-point lead in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. In a tournament that everybody talked about being safe, he was anything but safe. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's your current leader in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. From Alabama, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. Cobb finished 22nd place. You had 6 points on him. Started the day with 53 pounds and 6 ounces. Today, 5 fish, needs 27-1 to take the lead. 25 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into second place in the tournament. And Stone Cold Kyle Welcher is your 2023 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. 79 pounds and 5 ounces. You have worked incredibly hard. You came into this event with all the pressure in the world. He had a slim 6-point lead. And in an event where everybody talks about playing it safe to get into the Classic, playing it safe to solidify their spot, you did anything but be safe. You were exactly who you are, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. You drove out there on a day when many people said that you couldn't make it back. You are a Bassmaster Angler of the Year. How does that feel?
I don't think it's really set in yet. I mean, I really can't even believe it's true just yet. But it's like you said, we had a very slim lead coming into this. I really came into this tournament thinking that AOI still had to be won. And I wasn't going to do anything to lay up. I was going to take the big risk. And I would rather lose taking a big risk and trying to win than, to play it safe and lose. I'd never get over it. So I took that big risk, and that's definitely what saved my week this time.
Well, an incredible League of Legends. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. The Bassmaster Classic gets a lot of hype. It's an incredible party. But if you ask the anglers, the #1 trophy to win in this sport is a season-long battle. And you're still in this battle. You have a chance to win this event tomorrow. But for the rest of your life, you're a Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year.
Yeah, I really can't believe it yet. But, I mean, that sounds good. I look at some of the guys, some of the legends of the sport, and that's what, like when you announce them, you still talk about their AOIs. You don't talk about, how many wins they have and stuff like that. You talk about AOIs. And, I mean, that just shows how special this is. And, I mean, this is going to be my proudest moment in fishing for a long, long time. I don't even know what to say right now. I can't believe it.
You ready to make this official?
Let's do it.
To make this official, we'd like to bring out, end of his reign, a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Brandon Polinick, to do the handoff. In 2023, the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year belongs to Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. From a poker pro to the top of the sport, you gambled on yourself, and that gamble has paid off in spades. And, man, I can't even believe you're still in this tournament. Most people are like, I'm going to party now. But I know you're already focused on getting the 5 biggest ones and doubling down with 2 trophies for the ride home.
Yeah, definitely. So I said to my dad and to Hunter whenever I was a rookie, I said, I feel like I'm closer to winning AOY than to winning a Bassmaster Elite Series tournament. I literally said that to them whenever I was a rookie. And, I mean, I can't believe the way that it's played out, but we got this one first. So now let's try to get the Elite Series trophy.
As we know that no anglers are superstitious, of course, until it comes to competitive fishing. And you have a couple of lucky feathers in your boat. And I'm going to wish everybody, I hope you find the kind of love this guy's found. Because earlier this season, your wife, Hunter, chased those lucky feathers down the road to make sure they were back in your boat. You didn't do it yourself. Let's bring her out right now. Let's hear it for Team Welcher, your 2023 Bassmaster Angler of the Year, the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Hunter, you know how hard he works. He is a tireless worker. How does this feel?
this is just the beginning. He has worked so hard, and it is finally showing because this is just the beginning.
It is just the beginning. Get over there and hold that trophy high, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. The 2023 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year belongs to Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. You're an Angler of the Year. You are in second place and 5 fish away from becoming an Elite Series title champion. So I would say you've already got the Angler of the Year. You're pretty close to becoming an Elite Series champion now.
Well, I mean, if Patrick keeps catching 28 pounds, he's going to be hard to catch. But I'm around some really, really big ones, so hopefully we can, do exactly that and, at least make it interesting tomorrow because, I mean, if this feels pretty good, and, I mean, if we could do this again tomorrow, that'd be even better.
I got to talk to you about one thing, and not this tournament, because I know how focused you're going to be on winning it, but to have this season, to back up, I mean, literally from the day you walked on the Elite Series, you have been a threat. From the first time I talked to you, I said, this dude is for real, and he's going to be for real for a long time. But after your, a tough season the year before, the first speed bump you've hit in your career, how did you turn it around to finish on the top of the mountain the very next year?
I really don't even know. Like, it's not like there's any kind of, special thing that I did this year. It's just like I went into a bunch of tournaments this year with very little stuff from practice. And it's like every single time it's just better than I thought it was, and it's very, very fortunate, very blessed year. And I mean, it seemed like everything just kept working out whenever I needed it to.
It sure did, and nobody can take that away from you for the rest of your life. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. From a professional poker player to the top of the sport, your Angler of the Year, Kyle Welcher, sitting in second place in this tournament. We'll get some pictures here, and we're not done, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Once he gets these pictures done, we'll send him backstage, and we will find out what else we're giving away here today. Kyle Welcher, your Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. You got some business to take care of backstage. We'll bring him out here in just a minute. I promised you guys we have multiple awards to give out here today. Your Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. You've heard me talk about all season. By far, the greatest rookie class in Elite Series competition. 4 wins already this year. Let's hear it for the rookie class, ladies and gentlemen. A rookie class that is so good, that has not been decided yet. Koya Fujita is still in our top 10. Joey Cifuentes is going to have to sit on the sideline and see where Koya finishes tomorrow, and we will decide our Rookie of the Year tomorrow, so make sure you're here for that. But that means we have one thing left to do, and that's to bring out our top 10. Are you guys ready to meet them? No. Clayton, New York, you set a record this week. You own all the smallmouth bass records. We started with 102. 50 went out today, and only 10 remain. Are you ready? Going out in 10th spot, he is a 9-time FLW Tour winner, a former Forest Wood Cup champion, a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, trying to finish unfinished family business from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. Just 2 events after his very first Championship Sunday appearance, he came into this event with his back against the wall. He needed a big finish, and when champions get their back against the wall, what do? They come out swinging, and he sure did. A former Bass Nation national champion, all the way from Hawaii. Say aloha to Matty Wong. He left the lucrative business of lawnmower racing to join us on the Bassmaster Elite Series. He is unofficially, now I think officially, a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, all the way from Alabama, the self-professed sexiest angler on tour, Justin Hamner. Speaking of comebacks, after day number 1, we weren't sure if he'd ever come back, but he sure did. 2 incredible days for this 4-time Canadian Open champion, this Bassmaster Open winner, this 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. What a few years he has had, not just on the Bassmaster Elite Series, but currently sitting in 2nd place in the Bassmaster Open's EQ Angler of the Year list. He's a Bassmaster Open winner. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, all the way from Japan, Kenta Kimura! Oh, this top 10 has a very international flavor, ladies and gentlemen. He is the chairman of Smallmouth Disneyland. He is a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's an Elite Series champion. He won it right here on this very river, all the way from Japan, Takumi Ito! What an unbelievable rookie class we've had in 2023. He came into this event in 2nd place in our Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year race. This, his 5th top 10 on the Bassmaster Elite Series, long before he came here to America to chase big bass, big stage, and big dreams. He won 6 Angler of the Year titles, 4 tournaments, all the way from Japan, the Prince of Japanese Angling. Show reverence to Koya Fujita. He's a 4-time Canadian Open champion. He is the very first Canadian ever to win an Elite Series event. He is a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Took a win right here just a few years ago, looking to double down from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnston. Oh, maybe you've heard of this next guy. A former professional poker player made the ultimate gamble and joined the Bassmaster Elite Series. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is the 2023 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. This young angler, only 28 years old, but a resume that seems much older. A 2-time member of the Bassmaster Century Club. A 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, making back-to-back 10 cuts on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Get loud for 4-time Bassmaster winner from Somerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. We started with 102, 50 went out today, and only 10 remain. We still have to decide who our Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year is, and of course, our Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite Series champion from the St. Lawrence River. It's going to be a showdown, a throwdown, a big fish mowdown. Make sure to follow the action all day long on Bassmaster.com and jam these docks tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. One more time, Clayton, New York, let's hear it for your top 10.